Okay, here we go. Green Red Wolf on ramp versus something. We've got 3 lands with 2 ramp spells. So we have 5 mana sources and 2 sweepers. Well, if it's aggro, we'll live, but if it's any type of controller or another ramp deck, we have no pressure whatsoever. But we do have 3 or 4 turns to draw into something. Green black. So this could be junk ramp. Okay, we'll just go ahead and grab our second red source here. And we drew a Titan, so that's pretty sweet. I guess we got lucky here. And we're going to be doing turn 4 Titan, so sounds good. Yeah, okay, this is junk ramp. Or maybe it's just green-black, because he doesn't have a swamp. He has 3 green sources, 2 black sources, no white. And we'll just slam our Titan turn 4. And we'll just grab our Ink Moth and we'll run for pressure. So. And we have 9 mana sources, so we can pump Primeval for 6 next turn. Oh, he's dead. So if we have 9 mana, it takes 3 4 1 2 for the Ink Moth, so he leaves us with 5. So we can pump a 1 single Ink Moth for 4. And we just draw another one, so even if he has like another Doomblade for it next turn, we have this other one we can use. Go ahead and pump it for 5, hit him for 6 in fact. He says sure. Okay, Grim Backwoods. Thrun. Thrun's not going to get you there. Alright, so he either has Doomblade or he's dead. Or Tragic Slib. Yep, we have 11 sources, so we can pump a single one for 6, or we can leave it open to pump either one for 4. I think that's easier to do. So we just pump it for 3, that would hit him for 4. Plus we have another one, so it's 5, so he either kills it or that's game. And he floats 2 black. Okay. Okay, he just died. Okay, there we go. Well, that's game 1, so he didn't really have much there. We had I mean, that's just ramp versus ramp. We had the turn 4 Titan, so hooray. Alright, for sideboarding, we're bringing in the fat green, basically all the fat. The Karns, Veronica just shuts down the ramp decks. We take out all these sweepers, even though he may have lingering souls. The goal here is just to go bigger. We saw he had a Thrun, so we're gonna bring in our Thrun. We saw he had a sword, so we're gonna bring in our Corruptor. Huntmaster does nothing here. I mean, a 2/2 and a 2/2, or a 4/4 and a 2/2 just don't really do much. I take out the singles, one of the Devils play, because I mean, if we're Devils playing him for the win, then he's done nothing all game anyways. We can use it on a single one of his Titans, but if we're at 7 mana, hopefully we're just casting a fatty and winning, not just killing. Like, if we're killing a Grave Titan for 7 mana, then something's already happened at this point. This hand has, it's got 2 lands. We can Green Sun for a bird. We can, we've got removal for one of his Titans with our Beast Within, and we've got our own Titan, so. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to fall behind here, so I think we'll just Green Sun and grab our bird. He may have a kill spell for it, but that means he spends his turn killing our bird rather than ramping, so that's fine with me. Aw, unless it's that kill spell. Oh no. Okay, so we have a couple options here. We have no Green Sun targets. I'm probably going to Beast Within his Garruk on his upkeep. If he was at 5 mana, or if he was going to be at 6 mana next turn, I may consider shutting him off for a turn so he doesn't go, turn 4 Titan me, but... Well, this is turn 3, but, normally if you're ahead, you can just Beast Within their land, as long as you have some guaranteed ramp in your Titan, and you just, you get bigger ahead of them, but... I took all my sweepers out, so I can't deal with like an endless stream of 2/2s, so. So, he may have the 5th mana here to do whatever. Okay, it's a Wilds. Okay, so he doesn't grab a plane, so he's not running white in his deck. Because he already had double black, double green. Yeah. The only Green Sun target I had was a Viridian Corruptor, and he has no artifacts to destroy, so... I didn't want to attack with an Ink Moth in case he had a Doom Blade. I don't want to just lose a land. For getting it for 1 poison is just not worth it. Although, when you're playing, green-red, those little 1 points actually do add up, but... I think the cost, the risk outweighs it here. Yeah. I played the land without even paying attention, which means I could have just played Garruk had I not thrown that land down there. But I think that would have been a shitty play anyways, because I would have thrown Garruk down and he would just eats it. I could just make a 3/3 and then he attacks with both his guys, and I can't block, and Garruk just dies. So I don't think Garruk's worth fogging. Man, here my opponent's tapped out, so I feel free to just go ahead and get him with a 1 infect. If this is a Grave Titan, we're pretty much... Yeah, this is pretty much game here. Okay. Okay, so we just take way too much next turn and lose. Okay, so that's ramp. He got bigger first, so let's double check our sideboard again. It's possible I could bring in the Autumn's Veils, but I don't think it's worth it just for his, 2 or 3 removal spells he has. We didn't see any artifacts that game, so maybe he took them out because he thinks we're bringing an Ancient Grudge. Oh, and I don't like this guy as much against him because he doesn't tap out. He doesn't have to use Wolf Run to kill us. And that's kind of where you want this guy, is against other Wolf Run decks where they have to tap out to kill you, or at least, throw another Titan down. And he doubles it, he makes all your mana double for like extreme double Devil's Play, or to just Ink Moth him in one turn, and with all the black instant removal it feels too fragile. Plus he just dies to Doomblade where Green Red doesn't have an answer for him, so we'll just take him out. I want to bring in one Slagstorm just because nothing else feels very good. It's possible I could take out the other Devil's Play too, but the one Slagstorm's in case he has another Garruk, or a play with Grave Titan where he just gets way too big, just gets 4 zombies out or something. It's possible that wasn't correct, but this hand's fine. We got lands, ramp, fatties. That's what we want. And we just get our red, so we can, when we play our Rootbound Crag, we'll have triple red for the Devil's Play Flashback, if we get it. I drew our one Slagstorm, so maybe this will be useful. We're just going to Solemn for here. And we should have turn 4 Primeval next turn. Oh, he drops a Thrun. Okay. And we'll just slam the Titan. Pretty simple. We'll grab our alternate win condition here. Just grab the Wolfhorn, grab the Ink Moth. If he probably just has to go for this Roto Doomblade for the Titan, so. Glissa. That seems odd in his deck. He could be running Conley's build. I didn't think about that. But he has no artifacts. Like, I haven't seen him use a single Sphere or a Solemn or a Metamorph. He seems to get like almost no value out of it. Except I can't swing it with my Titan, or else it just dies. So I could Slagstorm the board, draw a card. That kills his Glissa, which frees up my Titan to attack, but then I can't attack into his Thrun because he can just regenerate it. If I just Slagstorm him past the turn. He could Doomblade my Titan, but I just couldn't go with the Slagstorm. It just feels safer. I don't really want to sit around with that Glissa on board. I can just never attack into it. Plus with a green set in hand, we can either use that to Thrun out his Thrun with Legend Rule, or we can just grab another Primeval Titan, which it seems like what we'll do is, if he'll probably just Doomblade our Titan, and we're not attacking because he can just regenerate it. We've both taken 3 damage, so it would just kill our Titan. We can green stuff for prime time, just grab 2 more Ink Moths, and then just poke him with those until he runs out of Doomblades, and he'll probably lose. Since he's just straight green-black ramp, which has nothing to do. He it has nothing to do with flooded mana. Like, you don't have a fireball land, so I don't really see Grim Backwoods doing anything. Okay, he probably has Doomblade if he's just sitting around. Okay, he does. Yep. And we just draw an Inkmoth. That's fine. So he has 5 lands untapped, so he'll probably have an answer for this one. But he has a mix of Go for the Throats and Doomblades, like most decks with black and removal do, so. We'll see if we can't just get in for 7. Okay, so he kills it. Sure. Okay, we have another one next turn, and he really can't put on much pressure, so. I mean, unless he Grave Titans here, that would dramatically increase his clock. He Garrix. It's not going to do it either. So we'll take 4 here, go to 13. So my plan's still the same. I'm still just going to poke him with this last Inkmoth. Yeah, he has 1 green-black line, so he may have a Tragic Slip, but I'm just going to attack him here instead of his Garrick, because we just kill him next turn if he has no answers. Oh, yeah, I leave a mountain untapped. That was just an accident. Well played. And we're only running 3 Inkmoths, so we happen to draw 2 of them, which is pretty sweet. Or we drew 1, but we primeval the other one out. And that's the game.